welcome back to my channel. I'm Gabs, this is the Inkbunnie, and it's April, and that means Nancy Drew time. So I wasn't going to do a Lady Solvers marathon this year because April was so full of arcs, but I have five arcs due, and I've already finished 2 of them, and the other 3 are kind of short, so I think there might be time for me to squeeze a little Nancy Drew in there. So the upcoming week, the 13th through the 19th, I'm gonna do Nancy Drew week. And I don't have a TBR per se. I did pull some Nancy Drew books, but I'm not sure if I'm actually going to read all of them. The gist is just for me to get my, Nancy Drew on. It's her month. It's her birthday. So this year, she's 95. And what better way to celebrate Nancy Drew than to read some Nancy Drews? So I have some digital ones that I can read on my Kindle, and then I have some physical ones. And the gist is literally just to see how many Nancy Drews I can finish in this 7-day time. And I chose this time instead of just continuing from this week on, which is the 9th, because there's the possibility that I could finish Seal Your Fate by Kirsten Perrin, and then I only have 2 arcs left for the rest of the month, so I want it. So I'm basically just gonna show you the books that I'm thinking about, give you a quick synopsis, and then just see where we end up. So I have 2 case files. I have Last Dance and Something to Hide. I got both of these from Half Price Books. This one does not have a cover, which is depressing because it's like Halloween-y and super cute. I'll put a picture of it here. But this is case number 41. It's called Something to Hide, and it says a rash of crimes erupt when Nancy investigates a new beauty cream. Apparently somebody has been poisoning this new beauty cream, so dangerous. And then in Last Dance, there's a DJ, but the DJ has eyes for a certain girl, and the girl is starting to get mysterious accidents, so she's on the case. And then I have 2 Nancy Drew girl detective ones. These are a little bit more recent. So these are 2007 and 2005. So these are the super mysteries though, so these are a bit bigger than the normal girl detectives. I'm gonna do Missing. This one is from everybody else's point of view. Bess, Ned, George, because Nancy has gone missing. So now they're gonna play detective. And then this one is called Real Fake. And Nancy gets invited for this reality TV show called Mystery Solved and goes off to Paris. And then all of a sudden things start going awry. And then I found a couple digital copies that I can read on my Kindle. And the first one is The Mystery of the Moss-Covered Mansion. This is number 18 in the original series. So I'm going to do a little bit of everything with Nancy. And essentially a friend of her dad's has been arrested and charged with sending a truck loaded with explosive oranges into the Space Center complex at Cape Kennedy. But she knows that he definitely didn't do it, so they're on the case. And then I have The Clue of the Tapping Heels. She attempts to solve a mystery of strange tapping noises in the house of a retired actress. The Ghost of Blackwood Hall, also one of the original ones. Nancy is on the hunt for stolen jewelry, and this journey takes them to the French Quarter. I love books about New Orleans, so I'm excited about that. And then The Mystery of the 99 Steps, which is, I guess, something that pops up in one of her friend's weird dreams, but she realizes that it's a real place, so she's on a mission to find it. Mystery at the Ski Jump. Her housekeeper is duped by an elegantly dressed woman into buying a stolen fur, and Nancy is on the hunt for the swindler. The Mystery of the Fire Dragon. And this is actually one that I've wanted to read since I was a kid. I remember this cover, but I just never got around to it. And this one essentially has a friend who has a missing granddaughter, and Nancy and her friends go to New York to help track her down. And then the last one is a Nancy Drew case files. It's number 23. It's called Sinister Paradise. And this one is her and her friends go to a trip to Hawaii, and the granddaughter of a millionaire, Lisa Trumbull, is kidnapped. And I guess she has to find her and get her back to her family. So I've got a few good ones going on that I think I'm going to read. And generally Nancy Drews are about 150 to 200 pages. So I'm kind of excited because I think that would be super awesome to read. Get some Nancy Drew done. So we'll see. Let's see how I can get into. So I'm just, excited about reading some Nancy Drews. I'm so excited that I was able to take a little bit of time to get some done, and we're just going to see what we can see. I'm Gabs. This is the Inkbunnie, and I'll drew you later. It's so cheesy.